Jason, Hollis Farms. I always whisper when I'm hunting, whether I shoot or not, but got just a handful, 2 or 3 bigger 6 points and one big 4 point down here in Alabama that I want to take out. We got one of them anyway. Well, y'all, that didn't work out just as I planned. I planned on shooting it just a little far back where it could run just a little bit for rows. I don't know if instinct took over or what I did, but that's the first deer I've shot with a little Ruger American 308, and it put that smack down on him. But I'm gonna run, get rows anyway, and just turn her loose 100 yards or so before we get to the deer, and just let her run a little bit and let her work and get out and just keep her mind on what we're doing. And then we'll get him out and see what else we can do the rest of the day. All right, y'all, so here's what I decided to do. I ran down to the house and ate a few sausage balls. Been thinking, dangerous sometimes. I'm not a fan of fake tracks. I mean, it's okay for a little puppy, but Rose is kind of past that deal, I think. So, ooh, that sun's bright. So what I'm gonna do, try to seize the opportunity here to at least do a little work. I'm gonna go down here and hook this deer to the Ranger. I don't like dragging, you know, they smell you, your footprints and all that, so I'm gonna hook it to the Ranger and drag it 100 yards or so, and then put her on. At least try to get a little work in and let it not just be laying there. Let her have to work a little bit. So maybe my big thing too, I want to get her used to going to work as soon as he hits and not just playing. Just gonna do her by herself. So we'll run down here and drag him a little bit, and then we'll go back and get her. This may be harder for her to track than I think. I shot just a little bit high, and that bullet exploded and busted his backbone is what happened. I'm gonna turn y'all around. I want y'all to look at this clover. Clover look good, don't it? I like it. One thing I like about old Rose, she's pretty easy to handle. I think she's gonna make a good one. I said she wouldn't jump out. She's acting kind of crazy right now. She's alright. She knows we can go to work, I think. She's getting used to that. I'm gonna do just like normal. I'm gonna lead her down here to where the first blood was, which is where he dropped. Then we'll turn her loose. Come here. I know she smells it. Come on. Watch her work it back and forth. She's right on it. She's doing like she's supposed to, making sure she don't get off of it. Back and forth. Back and forth. Watch her. She don't get excited and get off of it. She'll learn to settle down. What she is she's downwind of the trail. Y'all can see my Ranger track. She's right downwind of it. They don't have to get right on the track to track it. Watch her. Look at that. She gonna make it, y'all. Look at that tail. Well on her way to make a tracking dog. That's the thing. Years ago, I had to learn with my first tracking dog. I had a Jag Terrier years ago. Shoot, he'd probably be 20 by now. But anyway, I would have him on a lead, and you better go get back on that deer, Rose. I'm coming. Let's go get on the deer. Go get on the deer. Normally I would have went on to her because we've been tracking, wouldn't have seen it. Come on, Rose. Oh. But what I found is when I was fooling with that jag years ago, he would, I would be following blood trying to train him, and then he would be wanting to get off of it, and then I started turning him loose. And you know, when you're training something, if you'll watch them, they'll teach you a lot too. Like the wind right just then was blowing this way to make it faster, and that's how they run hogs and stuff so fast. They're not right on the track a lot of times. They'll get downwind of that track, and then if they lose it, they make a little circle and get back on it, or if it turns in front of their track, they can get on it quicker. So I mean, she wasn't but about 10 yards down below it, but I mean, it just, when the scent runs out, they back up. They'll teach you a lot if you watch them.
There he is. Good girl. Good girl, you got that deer? Yes, you know you did good. Where's he at? Where's he at? See, I shot just a little bit high and dropped him, but anyway, worked out good. Get that deer. Get that deer. Tell you one thing about when you make your own tracking line, I can back in a ditch and we can load this thing a lot easier. All right, let me get him loaded up. Got him, Rose. Come here, Rose. Come here, girl. Yeah. See, that thing, he's probably a 3 or 4 year old. He ought to be better than that. I know we got better deer here than that, so I'd rather something else do the breeding. This meat will go to some good folks.
Oh, Rose gonna be a good one. I've been, ever since I've been filming, I'm filming with my little Sony Handycam right now. It's not the best camera in the world. It was one of the first cameras. It may have been the first camera I got. I may have got a GoPro at the same time. The quality when the lighting's good is, as far as hunting and stuff, it's good. And y'all, I know y'all seen some of my videos when it's early or late, the quality's just not good. It's surely not as good as the GoPro, but the GoPro doesn't zoom. So this is my hunting camera. But I've been looking into some stuff, and to upgrade from this one to a zoom type camera, hunting camera, they're pretty expensive. So as we grow though, that'll probably be one of my next investments, because even for me, when I watch them back, if I'm watching the deer, a lot of times I'll film, and I really don't look real hard at them, and then as I'm editing, I go back and kind of study on them a little more. So they've got some cameras out there. Man, I hate to really get one that's sure enough TV quality. I mean, this camera here, I think, is about $250, $300. You catch them on sale or something sometime, but when you step up to that next level to get what I'm after, it's probably gonna be between $1,000 and $2,000. That's a lot of money for a camera, and I'm not the best on taking care of stuff, running around and using it every day, you know. But if I get that camera, I would probably still use this one some. It would be a camera that would only be used for hunting and the right situations. I'm gonna do it eventually, probably won't be this season. But like I said, as y'all keep watching and everybody subscribing, and as we keep growing, I want my videos to get better. So that's why I got the GoPro the other day. I felt like it would be better. I know there's been a few comments about the sound not being as good, but 90% of the comments and me editing and watching, I really feel like the audio is a lot better. And the audio on this camera is pretty doggone good too. We just gotta, I don't know. We're gonna upgrade as we grow and get better, but that's the deal with this camera. Low light situations, it's not the best. But when it's pretty daylight today, like I think this morning, this video shooting this deer and all is probably gonna be pretty good. Just a little update on the camera deal. I'm looking and thinking. Y'all just bear with me. We're gonna make some awesome hunting videos. especially if we can get a better camera. But for now, this thing's sure simple to use, and running around in the woods and stuff like we do, it's not just that expensive if something happens. I usually get about 2 years out of one before I wear it out. I really think Rose, in the end, I think she's gonna be a better tracking dog than Dodge. I'm not for sure yet, but I think so. Just know too much past on my cur dogs, been raising them too long. But one thing that I do want to use Dodge with, but when I get Rose a little better, I want to stick them together. And because there's going to be a case sometime, especially if I ever start tracking for the public, and I might do that before it's over with, I don't know, depending on time. There's going to be a case where it won't be a bad idea if it's a really bad shot and the deer's still alive. That it'd be nice to have 2 dogs, kind of like a hogs. It's always better to have a bunch of them. A friend of mine that's got, let's see, it's not a litter mate to Rose. It may be a litter mate. No, I think she's going to be a little while behind Rose, but he started her really good last year, and I know so far she's found 2 this year. I'm not sure if it's the only 2, but I know 2 he was real excited about. Yeah, I know she's because Rose, she was 2 in September, and I was so busy last year, kind of put her on the back burner. I got to finish her this year, but this other dog, what's her name? Bailey. I think Bailey's what he called her. But last year, when she was about 10 months old, I think, or whatever, how old she was young. She found, she may have been younger than that, one alive. And so far this year, she's found 2, and both of them they had to shoot. They were still that much alive. So I know what these cur dogs will do. Not that I don't like Dodge. Everybody loves Dodge, but it'll make a good combination. All right, so here's what's going on now. Got Penny up in the truck right now. She's a sweetie. She's not just doing perfect in the house on the potty training yet, but we're working on it. She's a little pooper, I'm gonna tell you. Anyway, I am loaded up in the Titan, carrying it to the Nissan place to get them to service it. As y'all know, I do most of my vehicles myself most of the time. This thing's got a really good warranty on it, and they're so cheap at servicing it, I don't think I can hardly do it. I mean, the stuff would be cheaper, a little bit cheaper, but anyway, they don't charge but like $90 to change the oil, service it, and go over it and rotate the tires. So kind of for warranty purposes on this one, make sure we got good records and all. If anything happens, I've been letting them do it. So I'm carrying the deer to the last house on the block because I know they need several. I don't really need any deer meat right now, and I don't shoot deer just to be shooting them. I shoot deer for management most of the time, and we do eat a lot of, or some of it, but I got those 9 hogs processed, and I am in love with that hog meat, and I have just about ate some sort of it every day. I think yesterday I had it for breakfast, lunch, and supper, but I like it. I kind of got it for my diet program, but it's like anything else, when you eat a lot of it, it don't really do much good. And if I quit eating them tater chips with it, I'd be a lot better off. But anyway, we are headed to drop the truck off. Sissy's behind me, headed this way, and pick me up, bring me back to the house. Got to order them parts for the 98. I hadn't done that yet, and probably gonna end up over in Mississippi hunting this afternoon. I tell y'all what, y'all comment below, but I think the videos are better with us hunting, so y'all get to get in on the action rather than just skinning with all these customers. I sure am having a lot of more fun not having to fool with all them people. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Are the hunting videos better since I'm getting to hunt more, or would you rather see customers? And regardless if y'all want to see customers, I'm not doing any right now, but I may have to in the future. I don't know, we'll see. That deer I shot this morning was in the enclosure.
What my plans is, well, this thing got a heater in it. What my plans are with that is just to kind of really manage it. Right now, we shot it down so hard with all the customers last year. There's not a ton of bucks in there. There are some nice ones in there, and I got some more does to shoot, and there's probably another call or two will go in there. It's just not my favorite place to hunt inside a fence, but it's to each its own. We've done a lot of business inside there, so can't say anything about that. And it's still fun to go in there and sit and watch. And like I've said in the past, you can watch and learn so much about deer in a situation like that. So still kind of like tinkering with it a little bit. If the family wants to hunt in there, we may do that. If not, we get the right deer in there, we may fool with a couple of customers in future. I don't know yet. I had to make that call when the time's right. But as far as right now, we're just going to kind of manage it and keep it under control. So I'm ready to. We got the little dog tracking training out of the way this morning, and I like that is a plus about having the enclosure there. You run in there and you don't have them like that all the time, but a lot of times you can get a shot pretty easy at what you're looking for, because everything I don't want to shoot. But it's a good place for training, a controlled environment, or can't get away if she runs crazy, which I don't think Rose is going to do that now. Excuse me. So, but my heart's on this free range stuff. I got some big goals for that. Jake's already killed that one monster this year, and he actually killed another one with his bow too. That was a really good deer. So the gun kill was a really nice deer, and I've got a couple on film that y'all seen that's bigger than anything I've ever let walk before. May not be bigger than anything I've ever killed, but definitely bigger. Just got real big plans. Just really going to shoot this age class, 5 years old and up, and some of them I may not even shoot. I don't know. I really want to get some to where we can shoot some monsters on free range stuff, and that's my goal, my new thing that I'm really fooling with. And it's gonna be good. It's just gonna take some time, but we're way ahead from where I thought we were, from just jumping around and hunting and seeing what's there. Our age class structure is really good. I want more deer there. There's not just a ton of deer. We've never hardly fed at all on that place, and we've got a lot of HB feeders out now, just trying to pull deer in and hold them and let them get older. I don't see the numbers there that I want to see yet, like we did years ago. There was a lot of people feeding years ago, but it wasn't legal. Now that it's legal in Mississippi, everybody is. So over the past few years, or several years, that we have not fed any at all, the surrounding properties are pulling a lot of the deer, and I'm going to try to reverse that and get a lot of. I'm not going to be able to hold them all, but I want to hold our share of them. So it's going to take some time, but as far as age structure on the bucks, we've got a real good age structure, seeing a lot of 1, 2, 3. And I'm not sure if that deer I videoed yesterday or whenever it was, not a 5-year-old. The 10 point I videoed, he was a nice, super nice 4-year-old. So seen several all through that age class, and that's good. I'm hoping to up them age classes, and it's going to be a super place. But anyway, got to take care of this truck, and then we got to get back to the woods here in a little bit. Ready? Alright, we got everything swapped over to the 16 Dodge from the 98 Dodge. Golly. We got hog trapping stuff, hog trapping tools. We got bow, we got guns to shoot hogs in the trap. We got flashlights, we got tracking collars. Some deer out there. Oh. My goodness, I don't know why anybody got to have so much stuff to go deer hunting, but I do. We got cameras, we got tripods, we got tree arms for cameras. Whew, my goodness, at the junk. Now we got the trailer, got the crew cab Ranger on the back. I'm gonna carry it over to Mississippi, leave it there for a little while to use. Don't use it much here. And the other one's just about due a service, so this one will already be there when it's time to bring that one back to get serviced. But the best thing that's in this truck right now is some Wild Hog summer sausage and just a small handful of corn chips. I'm trying to quit eating so many of them things, but they sure make it good. Then I stole one of them little things that goes in your water, that flavor stuff. Stole that from my wife. So. Got Rose in the back too. Dog box, gas jugs, loaded down, loaded down. We go. I hate to be somewhere without my stuff. That's why it's so hard to hunt out of that little Toyota, because I got so much junk. I like these big trucks. I got some ideas of where I'm gonna head in the future. I gotta make a right decision, but there's gonna be some things coming that's gonna be good. So y'all make sure y'all keep watching. Let's go see if we can see a big old buck. Right, y'all, we locked and loaded again. This is the field where we caught that big monster spotted hog, and I killed that 9-point with the crossbow. I don't think I've sat here in the afternoon since then, since I killed that 9-point. A couple mornings maybe. I believe it'll be a good afternoon, I hope.
get y'all. Oh, my phone fell on the floor. We made it out. Got the Ranger unloaded, unhooked the trailer. Pretty slow afternoon for a little while, but there a little bit before dark, it got going pretty good. I don't know, I saw 9 or 10 or so, and several nice looking bucks that ought to grow up and be good. Pretty good day all in all. A little training with Rose. Got a cull out of the way. Had a good peaceful set this evening. Anyway, me and Pete's finna call it a night. If y'all like our stuff, subscribe to us, Hollis Farms. Hats, t-shirts, and stickers, hollisfarms.com. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.